Okay, today I come to you. It is the weekend. It is the second weekend of August, technically, kind of. And I didn't make a TBR video. I have a lot of books that I want to read. Sorry. Very unprofessional of me. And you know what I decided to do instead of a TBR? I'm gonna show you all the books that I want to read and see how many of these I can read in the next, like, 2-ish weeks in the last chunk of August. How much can she TBR? TBR max for the month, highest TBR month. The most books that I have read in a month so far this year is 12 books. And today, I think is this, I don't even know what today is, but I've read 3 books so far this month, and that feels pretty good. And I'm on a shorter one right now. I will show you which one I'm currently reading. Well, which 2. And then I'm going to show you the audacity that I have, the crazy audacity I have, and this wide range, and the array of books that are next to me are very different. So, lock in. There's just water in here, because I'm a parched girly. Let's just go for it. So what I started reading, because I just finished a horrible romance book, but I love my book club. And actually it wasn't that, okay, well, I didn't like it, whatever. So I wanted to read something short and different, so I picked up The Picture of Dorian Gray, Oscar Wilde. I actually just got this one as a birthday gift, and I'm so excited. And look at this beautiful little edition. It's all gilded. It really is so beautiful. Anyways, this is exciting. A wonderful short little read. I'm currently reading this, and I also started. I'm so bad. I have so many thick books, but I wanted to read Oathbringer. This is the 3rd book in the Stormlight series by Brandon Sanderson, and it is phenomenal. I mean, I'm really bad at series in general because I like how the first book sets a plot up well, it gives you low risk, gives you there's a big problem, we gotta solve it. And then once we get into I always feel like the following books are them just trying to stretch out how good the first book was. No. This is incredible. This series is so good. I really don't know anyone I wouldn't recommend it to. It's incredible. This series, these books motivate me. They motivate me like an inspirational speaker. And these are made up people. I might be that delusional, but you guys, it's so incredible. And I'm not normally this kind of traditional fantasy girl, but it's so good. So anyways, just about 100 pages into this. So those are the 2 I'm on now. And you might think, you're going to finish those, and you're going to finish more books this month. I'm going to show you the audacity I have. The audacity. There is quite the stack next to me. Let's just dive into this. A lot of these are also from the July TBR that I did not finish because I'm a mood reader. Sorry. Also, and that's because a lot of these are mood reads, so I feel hopeful about the books that I read this month will be from this stack. So, ooh, The Red Tent. Who hasn't heard about this book? Oh my gosh, am I going to burn something? Why did I put a candle right there? Female classic. On the back, it says that this feels like what the Bible would be if it were written by a woman. And I love the Bible, and I love women. So let's see how good this is. Also, I think this I really don't know much about this. Oh, it's literally, I need to learn more about this book. I clearly don't know a lot. I think it's actually about women in the Bible. Don't know much about this. I just know that it's a good feminist classic. OG read. This is on my hopeful delusional audacity TBR, as we're gonna call it. The next one I have, The Shortest History of Israel and Palestine. What? Why? Because I did get my undergraduate degree in political science, and I focus a lot on Yemen in my papers and studies, so I don't feel like I know too much about the actual history. This got a lot of good reviews, and this is the kind of thing I can do. I can do this, I think it would be harder for me. I have some pretty dense books on notable historical figures that I am scared to look at. This does not scare me. So I think I want to read this month. Also, I just finished watching The West Wing, and I feel really inspired to get more into politics right now. So I think this would be amazing. Oh yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I've only mentioned this one like 1,500 times. No one knows that, but I know that. I know that I've had this book, and I've carried it around with me everywhere for 2 months maybe, and I've not read it. So I'm just going to read it this month. I think it's because I've been buying feminist lit that's been scaring me recently, and this is one of them. We're just going to do it. You know what I mean? Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Not that this is an enemy, but like, they scare me. You Pray Love. A classic. I think this is the perfect theme for where I am in life. and the fact that my birthday's coming up soon. A young woman that's passionate, and I'm very multidimensional. Very, very, very much so. Any passion that I could have, I do. I was thinking about it. I was running today and I'm like, I'm so strange. I'm gonna finish this run. I'm gonna watch Bridgerton. I'm gonna read my books, and I get excited about my ski season coming up, like downhill skiing. And there are just so many facets to who I am. Multifaceted, that's the word. I guess multidimensional is also it. But anyways, I feel like this is a beautiful, everyone loves it. And I think it looks like cliche because it's good. Cliches are a thing for a reason, you guys. I got nothing against it. No hate. This one's fun. The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. I've been wanting to read this one for a bit and I just haven't. I've been really into books that are about creativity because I've been doing this YouTube thing, even though I decided to niche down and just do, well, not just, but right now book content feels the most inspiring to me, and so that's what I'm focusing on. But I feel like this is a good idea because this man, Rubin's got he's quite a legend. Wow, I'm tired. We're gonna finish this. I'm sleepy. You guys are sleepy. We all need to take a little nappy nap, you know what I'm saying? Or go to bed. I need to go to bed. Okay. There is more Afton. What? Yes. And maybe maybe I won't finish all these, but maybe I'll finish a few from this pile. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I can do it. I really want to. But what happens with these is like a book like this, I want to take my time, even though the way it's written, it's like really thick pages and thick margins. Not thick, sorry. Like, there's like, look at this, which is a general layout, right? Like this will be an easy breeze. Oh yeah, so much of it is just empty pages, and there's poetry throughout it, stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna want to annotate it, and then it takes me forever because I get so into it. I can't do that. Actually, I can. This isn't homework, but it helps me like push onwards. I know I talk about this one a lot. Three of these last four, I know I'm crazy, are from my July TBR that I did not do. Red Rising, It's Time. And I want to read this before I read Game of Thrones because I just watched Haley Pham's last video and she is just getting into Game of Thrones, and she said that Red Rising was more politically dense than Game of Thrones is, but that if you like Red Rising, you'll like Game of Thrones. Actually, that's the piece of advice that she was given, so I'm trusting that. So I know I'm gonna like this. Guys, I'm so bad. Oh, these are good. What a range we have here. All the Flowers of the Mountain. This is a beautiful little romance book. Guys, go to your independent bookstores and ask for a staff recommendation. This is a tiny little bookstore, and I don't go there often, maybe like once a year, and they had like a table display that had staff picks all over it. And this one was, and I looked on Goodreads and it's not that it's not highly rated, it's not very read. It's like a few thousand reviews maybe, which is not a lot for Goodreads. Anyways, it says on the front even, reminiscent of Where the Crawdad Sings, and I love that. I love that movie. I love Daisy Jones. Edgar Daisy Jones. Daisy Edgar Jones? Jones. I love her. I love her so much. Normal People. Oh my gosh, I want to be her. So this excites me. The premise of this book is very sweet. In a Paris art gallery, Dr. Michael Pierce comes upon a sculpture by the artist Catherine Morgan. His discovery sends Pierce reeling back into the past, devastatingly lifelike. The vivid bronze artwork evokes memories of a summer many years earlier when Michael and Catherine, Kit, met as teenagers by a lake in New Hampshire. He was a small-town boy who skied, played guitar, and was destined to run his father's hardware store. She was the restless, troubled daughter of a wealthy New York family. Whole book captures the dark complexities of family secrets and the painful choices we face when the need to set one's own course in the world opposes the demands of the heart. Enough said. I know, why am I doing this to myself? Can you believe that I want to do this to myself? Because I do. It's time. Now, if I don't get to it now, this is on, like, I kind of always have, like, an everlasting, an infinite TBR. We all have this, of books that just, like, you always want to read. Mine feels incredibly, dauntingly long. But this book has been on there for a while. And I just got this. I got this for $5.85. Look at this beautiful Penguin Classic Edition. I really want to read this. And so I was like, you should just read it. So now it's on the never-ending stack. I'm sorry if I just made you yawn. For my last book. If you don't think I'm crazy, you do now. You do now. Here's the sound of the book. You know what that is? It's a thick book. See, thick. I know. I just want to read it so badly. But then I pick up like Oathbringer and then I get sucked into this beautiful, amazing world that Sanderson has made for us. And then but I really, oh my gosh. This is also just like my dream layout for a book. This book is only, I know I'm saying only, but bear with me. It's like 800 pages almost on the dot. And it's huge, but it's because it's laid out in such a digestible way. Oh, I love that. Where this Brandon Sanderson book, I want you to right now guess. Guess how many pages you think this is. Guess. Did you guess 1300? Or did you guess 1297? Because that's actually more correct. This is so hard to read because you're just like, but it's so worth it. I think I talked about this in another video too, but the other versions, like the big versions, are like $15 more. So like, why? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 more books this month. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's actually possible. We're gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get to bed and read some more of these two fun. Oh, they're both kind of small, except one's pocket and one's not. Pretty cute. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and let's see if I can read just, even if I get like 13 books for the month. Oh, that's a lot of books. But I started off strong this month, so that helps me. It helps me when I start off strong. But I really just, you know what I mean? You really just need like one good week. You know what I mean? So that's my goal. I hope you are reading plenty of books you enjoy, and I hope you want to read some of these. I'll let you know what I think. And I guess we'll find out how many and which books I read in my August wrap up in a few weeks. Wish me luck. And I also wish you the best of luck. Good day.